How are you doing today?
Fine, how are you?
Good. Why don't you state your name and tell me when your surgery was. Tell me how much you weighed when you had your surgery and how much you weigh today, how far out you're out, and then we'll talk a little bit about your experience in surgery.
My name's Melanie. I'm from North Carolina. I had surgery on November the 12th, and the Friday before surgery, I weighed 278 pounds, and I'm down 53 pounds in about 9 weeks, just a little over 9 weeks, and my surgery went really well. It was 37 minutes, and Dr. Rutledge bypassed 7 feet of my intestines, and everything went well. I was sore after surgery. I had back problems before I had surgery, and I kind of had some issues getting around a little bit right after surgery. Was sore, and my back was sore, and other than that, it was just kind of one day at a time. I was nauseated a little bit the first few days, first couple of weeks. I still kind of get nauseated once in a while. I eat my yogurt every day, and I drink Gatorade every day, and I try to make sure I take all my supplements, and I take melatonin before I go to bed at night.
Let's talk about melatonin. So what made you decide to take melatonin?
Well, the doctor said that he recommended we take melatonin every day and to help us sleep, and I found out there's other reasons to take it. It's good for your stomach. But I can tell I missed it one day since I had surgery, and I could tell that I didn't take it. I didn't sleep as good. When I do wake up at night, I don't have any problems going back to sleep, and so I make sure I take it.
Okay. Now you're 9 weeks out?
Yes.
And how much did you weigh the day of surgery?
The day of surgery here at the hospital, I weighed 275.
And how much do you weigh today?
I weighed on my scales, I weighed 215, but I think my scales were about 10 pounds lighter than the hospital scales.
So then how much are you down?
53 pounds.
53 pounds in 9 weeks. That's wonderful. And how do you feel?
I feel great.
Now before surgery, you had shortness of breath. Is that right?
I had shortness of breath, going upstairs, walking a very long distance. I just couldn't catch my breath. I had to run through the airport when I was coming out here to catch a flight, and I ran a pretty long ways and didn't think I was going to pass out.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, you were very healthy before surgery, except for the shortness of breath. So what are some other advantages that you've had since your surgery? My seatbelt in my car, I just about couldn't buckle my seatbelt anymore. And I've got a Corvette, so there was not much room in the seat anyway. And now I've got lots of room in my car seat, and my seatbelt has plenty of room. I don't have any problems buckling my seatbelt. I fly quite a bit, and I had gotten to the point that on a lot of flights I had to have a seatbelt extender. And I was glad when I got on the plane, I buckled the seatbelt and had a couple extra inches, so I was happy for that. I just feel a lot better now. Giving up all my sweatpants. I'm down 3 clothes sizes, and I just feel a lot better. Getting ready. I've started exercising again, and as soon as it warms up, I'll get my golf clubs back out. So it's giving me back some mobility, and I had kind of given up all sports, and we've got horses. I wasn't able to ride, so I'm looking forward to having all those things back in my life. Wonderful. Now, how does your family feel about it?
My mom was really skeptical at first, and she's the one that came out with me to have surgery, and she couldn't be happier now. She said it's probably the best thing that I ever did for myself.
Oh, and you feel the same way?
I do.
Thank you. Is there anything you'd like to share with about the process for our new patients that are looking into the mini gastric bypass?
It's kind of overwhelming going through the book for some people. It wasn't for me. I had decided I was going to do it. I had been looking at having something done, and I had talked to Dr. Rutledge 5 years ago. So when I was ready to have it done, I got everything done, all my doctor's visits and everything else in about 4 weeks. So I worked on it in all my spare time until I got it done.
If you had one thing to share with new patients about the process or the surgery itself, what would you share?
To have it done and not worry about any risks. It's worth it.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm looking forward to seeing you in 1 year. Thank you.